This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Morgan. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Wideouts now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back. It's Sayan. Catch made by the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
He breaks free. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box and help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. He's going to hand this off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Sayin. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's real in. It's Smith. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this second.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive moving.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He can go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Sayan. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Hot over the middle. It's Graham. That's big. They'll convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the move now. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a deep shot to the right. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the back now goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Sayan. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Fires quickly to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering. Well,
anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Shotgun formation here on third down. Bringing pressure. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Smith. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made over the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great
Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. The Wolverines move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with PED right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
He gets loose. First down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Graham. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Hands off to the left. Fighting him off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Ohio State, 42, Michigan, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.